Hello all, welcome to V Podcast. We have all been told innumerable times of how we must be optimistic and how attitude is what matters. We have read, heard, lived and witnessed the power of positive thinking. Yet, have we deliberated upon the working of our mind? How much attention do we give to all that goes on in our consciousness? What does the power of thought actually mean? The power of thinking has been a field that has been extensively worked upon by researchers, thinkers, and philosophers. The extent to which reality, events, and people can be molded by thoughts is surprising and carries immense potential to alter our well-being. Let's find out more as Miss Lakshmi C, Assistant Professor, Department of English, shares with us the inexplicable power of thoughts.
Hello everyone. As today we face the worst situation globally, I think today's topic, the inexplicable power of thoughts, will be quite relevant. Do you have any idea about the average amount of thoughts you create a day? On an average, we create about 30,000 to 40,000 thoughts or more in a day, depending on the type of profession and state of mind. The more you are stressed, the more thoughts you create. A large percentage of our thoughts depend on what all we see, hear, smell, and feel, and they are triggered by our senses. Now, why is it so important to get hold on our thoughts? Our thoughts and outside thoughts influence our body. This has been experimented by Dr. Masaru Emoto, an alternative science researcher from Japan, who experimented with water and found out that emotional energies and vibrations could change the physical structure of water. He found that water, when exposed with the words, "I love you," showed beautiful crystals when frozen, and the words, "I hate you," produced ugly crystals. What his experiments meant to establish is the fact that thoughts can change the very structure of water. The human body consists at least 60% of water. If thoughts can do that to water, imagine what our thoughts can do to us. Dr. Emoto also invented rice experiment in which a batch of rice was cooked and distributed into 3 different glass jars. In the first jar, kind words were spoken such as "thank you," and bad words were spoken to the second jar such as "you are an idiot." The third jar was totally ignored. This rice jar salutations continued for 3 weeks. Each day the salutations that were labeled on the jar were spoken to the jar. Now the rice experiment after 3 weeks turned out to be like this. The rice inside the jar that got compliments like "thank you" developed a pink color and a sweet aroma. The rice inside the second yelled at jar, which received the thoughts "I hate you," "I am sick of you," turned dark and had a foul smelling. The third ignored jar of rice also smelled bad but stayed white. The goal of the experiment is to show that a person's attitude towards anything, even rice, affects what happens to it. So imagine, if our thoughts can affect our food, then we have to be really careful with our thoughts while we cook the food and eat the food. Just by giving thoughts like "you are pure" while cooking and eating energizes the food. In fact, thoughts affect both internally and externally. Now, I just brought all these into focus to make you understand the importance of consciousness and collective consciousness. If our thoughts can change the structure of water and food, just imagine how our thoughts can affect the nature. Soon after the 9/11 terrorist attack on the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in America, scientists have observed a sudden variation in the Earth's magnetic field recorded by the Global Coherence Network. This event was noted as global resonance as many people across the globe experienced deep sorrow. When the collective frequency of the human beings gets tuned with the natural frequency of the earth, then global resonance takes place, which is also known as Schumann's resonance. As per the saying of the famous scientist Nikola Tesla, the earth's vibration frequency is in between 6 and 8 hertz, which is the same as human brain's frequency. The human brain's alpha waves function in between 6 and 8 hertz, and the electrical resonance of the earth is between the same range. Thus, according to Nikola Tesla, our entire biological system, the brain and the earth itself, work on the same frequencies. So we can actually work together for the well-being of the nature by sending positive and pure thoughts to nature's 5 elements. We can radiate to nature thoughts like you are peaceful, you are loveful, you are powerful, you are happy. This is the subtle form of help that we can render to our nature. Now, may I ask you a question? Who creates our destiny? Thoughts are like seeds from which our feelings, words, actions, and habits grow. Positive thoughts will automatically result in positive feelings, words, actions, and habits. So our thoughts are the beginning of every creation. We become what we think. The thoughts we make trigger feelings, which in turn trigger action, and then behavior, and then personality, and then our destiny. So, in short, our thoughts create our destiny. We become what we think. If we keep on saying, I am ill, I am not well, you create your own health situation. Have you heard of placebo effect? The placebo effect is more than positive thinking. Believing a treatment or procedure will work without medication, wherein the brain convinces the body of fake treatment, thus stimulating healing. It is about creating a stronger connection between the brain and body and how they work together, says Professor Ted Kapchuk of Harvard Medical School. In the book, How the Secret Changed My Life, Real People, Real Stories, Rhonda Byrne says, if you think about what you want and continue to think about it, you will bring it into your life. Through this most beautiful law, your thoughts become the things in your life. Your current thoughts are creating your future life, and so by changing your thoughts now, you can change your life. And this book of hers records how the people who read her book, The Secret, consciously churned the kind of thoughts they wanted and accomplished what they wished for, all with the power of thoughts. So now let's understand a bit more on the power of thought. We have heard of telepathy. When I think about a person, I might get a call or the person might visit me. We used to get delighted about this fact. Thoughts are said to have speed greater than that of light. So when I think about this person, the person might be in a far away place, but in a split second, the person receives my thought if his mind is not cluttered with other thoughts. But the most interesting fact is that if we increase the power of our mind, we accomplish such a state that we can read the thoughts of others. For this, we need to know about the various types of thoughts that we create each day. Thoughts can be roughly categorized into 5 types. They are necessary thoughts, waste thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, and spiritual or divine thoughts. All practical thoughts of daily needs are necessary thoughts. Worrying, brooding thoughts running around in the head comes under waste category. Thoughts like, why is he not coming? Has something happened to him? These kinds of thoughts result in the loss of energy. Positive thoughts are those kinds of thoughts that have a positive result. These thoughts increase our energy and wellness of the body. Negative thoughts have a negative outcome. Thoughts related to jealousy, egoism, fear, racism, greed, anger, prejudice, revenge, stress comes in the category of negative thoughts. If we could nullify waste and negative thoughts and emerge positive and divine thoughts, we can empower our thoughts. It is said that we can even read the minds of people when we harness our mind and direct it to pure, positive and divine thoughts. I am blissful, I am peaceful, I am loveful, I am happy, I am pure, I am powerful. These are spiritual or divine thoughts. Today's science too proves that about 98% of all diseases are psychosomatic, meaning the problem lies in the mind. Wrong thoughts can create a disease and right thoughts can help in healing. Thoughts like, I am not well, I have high blood pressure, I have a family history of diabetes can radiate energy of disease. Repeated thoughts of the existing disease radiate the same vibration to the body and aggravates the disease. We have to use our thought power to heal our body. Let's sit back and radiate healing thoughts to our body and visualize a healthy body. I am a happy and healthy being. My thoughts create my body. My body is perfect and healthy. Every organ of my body is performing well. My blood pressure is normal. My cholesterol is normal. My sugar levels are normal. My muscles are strong. My bones are healthy. The disease of the past is healed. It is past. It is over. I release all the toxins from my body. I am happy always. My mind and body are healthy and will always be healthy. Repeat the affirmation 3 times and visualize your perfect healthy body. Create only thoughts of normalcy to allow your body to come back to its normal state. Pause during the day to heal your body with your right thoughts and powerful words. My body is perfect and healthy and will always be healthy. In the context of the corona pandemic, let's remain powerful and emotionally protected from the virus. Sit back and relax the body as you follow this commentary. As you listen to each thought, visualize it and start feeling it. Repeat this every morning and every night before you sleep. Also repeat these thoughts each time before you consume food and water to energize them. Don't forget the magic words: think, visualize, and believe in whatever you think. I am a powerful being. I can do whatever I think. I am a peaceful being. My every thought is right and is peaceful and stable. I am a pure soul. Every thought, every word is a blessing. My body is perfect and healthy and will always stay healthy. Purity, peace, and power is reaching each cell of my body. My immunity system is the highest. I am safe and protected. My relations is very loving. I accept others and we are united. God's power is encircling me with a white and golden circle. God's power is a canopy for me and nothing can enter my energy circle. I am protected by God's love and powers. Power of God is also protecting my family. My family is protected. The power of God is reaching every soul on this planet. Each and every soul is powerful, brave, and safe. The power of God is encircling the whole globe. My world is safe, protected. The virus that has come is now entirely eliminated. It's over, finished forever. Our world is protected by the powers of God. Thank you all. Thank you for your patient listening.
The fact that thoughts and thinking have such enormous potential fills us with hope. May we be able to channelize this energy in our daily life. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am, for your refreshing podcast.